Okay, so we're gonna continue on. I had to get that picture. I wanted to make sure I could get the picture as I was filming, so I had to shut that one video off. But we're about a mile in now from the road and a mile and a half from the beach area where we were walking, exploring this beautiful natural coastal forest. They keep it maintained. You can see where they bring their chainsaws up here and cut, make sure the paths are clear. This is exactly the little hike I wanted to go on before I head back to Central Valley. This is my last day here. Tomorrow I have to go back, but I wanted to get a little hike in to see some of this kind of unincorporated forest here and not have to go halfway up some mountain somewhere like we did earlier in the summertime. This is so pretty over here. Just looking to see if there's anything that really pulls the eye in regarding structure over here. It's very dark in here. Very, very dark. You see this tree here. I don't know if it's dead or not. I'm not even sure what kind of tree that is. It's mossy, that's for sure. Some kind of a willow, I guess. I had to take my shades off. I couldn't see where I was walking. But yeah, you can see these pretty cool looking leaners and stuff leaned up against trees. Kind of squatchy looking stuff. I don't know if they have any Sasquatches that come this far down close to the road. But it's possible. Like I say, anything's possible. They go up into areas where the farms are and raid the local farms. So I wouldn't be surprised if they trek through here during the nighttime. Here we get a nice little cool. Look at that. That's an interesting little stick lift. Pretty interesting. You got over here. You gotta really watch how you walk and you don't trip and fall on these branches. Interesting here. A little artistry. Lots of ferns. Whoa. This is so cool. I'm so glad we decided to go for this little hike and discover new areas. Quiet as a church mouse out here. You can hear the road about half a mile away. Got a nice little bend going here. Trail marker bend maybe, I don't know. These are ancient, well I don't know about how ancient, these are pine forests here. I don't see any redwoods right here in this particular forest. These are all pines. I don't know if they're lodgepole. They're a coastal pine. I'm not sure if they're jack pines either. Little break right there. Let's build a log cabin, Dave. Get an axe over there, start chopping the wood down, throwing a log cabin together here. Do a survivalist. First got to make a lean-to first, and then go for the cabin. Got to get grub, we got to go out and hunt deer, catch fish.
You know, we didn't come this far. This might be a nice hike.
Yeah, we're about a mile and a half into it, I think, from where we began. Pretty cool.
I'm gonna ask that old guy
He's the one that suggested it, huh? Look at this interesting, like a palmetto coming up out of the tree. That's interesting. Tree root system. What kind of pines are the other? You said on your, they're not. Are they lodgepole, Dave, or they're not jack pine, right?
What?
Some of these pine trees that we just walked through.
I forgot what that sign said.
They look like Monterey jack, but they grow so tall. Look at these rhododendrons. Beautiful rhododendrons right here. These will be blooming in April after a good rainfall.
Yeah.
Wow. Those are just natural wild rhododendrons. Might be some azaleas out here too. The temperature drop down here in the upper 30s at night in the winter, huh? It doesn't really freeze, does it?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I think the frozen weather would kill the ferns, wouldn't it? If it really froze up. Like a light frost, maybe.
I think we came about this far last time.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine early in the morning it might drop. Probably about 38.
The humidity is really high right now. Feels like about 80% humidity. I'm just sweating. It's that cool, humid air. Oh, look at this. This bad boy was cut. I'm sure it's cut. I see some chainsaw marks. I don't know. Yeah, these guys were cut.
Oh,
These were pushed over.
Blocking the path.
Right, exactly. Yeah, these are this is maintained. I guess this is county foresters, or they hire private tree toppers to come in and do work, huh?
I think this is,
Or county of Mendocino County?
I would think.
Uh-huh. It's unincorporated right here. Okay, so we're coming close to around this bend here. One more quick look at this crazy tree bend, and I'll pick it up later on. That's an interesting tree bend. Okay. Okay.